Top 10 Best Female Characters in Star Trek. Actresses Then and Now, 2024. Hello everyone. Today we'll explore the top 10 best female characters in Star Trek and see how they have evolved over time. Characters like Captain Katherine Janeway, Kate Mulgrew, Lieutenant Nyota Uhura, and 7 of 9, Jeri Ryan, not only created memorable moments but also inspired generations of fans. In this video, I will take you through their careers, from iconic roles to their development, and update you on their lives in 2024. From career changes to personal lives, the stories of these stars will surely surprise and move you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other interesting content. Now let's start this nostalgic and exploratory journey. Captain Katherine Janeway, portrayed by Kate Mulgrew in Star Trek. Voyager, 1995 to 2001, is one of the most prominent characters in the Star Trek franchise. As the first female captain in a Star Trek series, Janeway became a symbol of strong, intelligent, and decisive leadership. Her character led the USS Voyager crew home after being stranded in the Delta Quadrant, facing numerous challenges and space threats. Mulgrew played this role with grace and depth, delivering a memorable performance that received praise from both critics and fans. In her personal life, Kate Mulgrew had a somewhat complicated past. She married twice, first to director Robert Egan and later to politician Tim Hagen. Mulgrew has 3 children, but her family relationships haven't always been smooth, especially with her eldest daughter, whom she had to give up for adoption early in her career. Later, she reconnected and rebuilt her relationship with her daughter. Her marriage to Tim Hagen ended in divorce in 2014. Throughout her career, Kate Mulgrew rarely found herself involved in major scandals. However, she did gain attention when she publicly addressed the challenges women face in the entertainment industry and her role as a single mother. Mulgrew also wrote a memoir, Born with Teeth, which recounts the highs and lows of her life and career, from being a promising young actress to the burdens of family and responsibility. Currently, Kate Mulgrew remains involved in acting projects and is beloved in the Star Trek community. She actively participates in fan events and continues to inspire with her portrayal of Janeway. Outside of acting, Mulgrew focuses on writing, speaking, and spending time with her family and engaging in social causes. At 69, Kate Mulgrew still maintains the same grace and strong presence that she portrayed as Captain Janeway throughout Star Trek's legendary journey. Lieutenant Nyota Uhura, played by Nichelle Nichols in Star Trek The Original Series, 1966 to 1969, is one of the most revolutionary characters in the history of American television. As the communications officer on the USS Enterprise, Uhura was not only a key part of the crew, but also a symbol of equality and diversity. During the 1960s, as America was grappling with the civil rights movement, Nichols' character broke many barriers, becoming one of the first black women to hold a prominent role in a sci-fi series. Uhura was depicted with intelligence, grace, and leadership, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. In her personal life, Nichelle Nichols went through several ups and downs. She married twice, but neither marriage lasted long. Nichols has a son, Kyle Johnson, from her first marriage to Foster Johnson. Despite being a single mother, she worked hard to maintain a strong relationship with her son while balancing her career and personal life. However, in her later years, Nichols faced controversies surrounding guardianship. Some of her family members and managers were accused of exploiting her declining health for financial gain, leading to legal scandals that attracted public attention. During her time on Star Trek, Nichols considered leaving the series to pursue a stage career. However, advice from civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr., who admired her role, persuaded her to stay. He emphasized the significance of her presence on television for the African American community and the world. This historic moment encouraged Nichols to continue her journey with the Enterprise. In later years, Nichols became an ambassador for NASA, inspiring women and minorities to pursue careers in space. She also participated in Star Trek events and was beloved by the fan community. Nichols passed away in 2022 at the age of 89, leaving behind a legacy of breaking social barriers, inspiring generations through her character Nyota Uhura and her extraordinary life. Seven of Nine, portrayed by Jeri Ryan in Star Trek Voyager, is an iconic and beloved character in the Star Trek universe. Introduced in Season 4 of the series, Seven is a former member of the Borg Collective, rescued by the Voyager crew and restored to her humanity. Her character not only added new depth to the story, but also explored complex questions about identity, freedom, and the meaning of being human. The combination of intelligence, strength, and the struggle to integrate into society made Seven one of the most fully developed characters in the series. This role catapulted Jeri Ryan to fame and earned her global admiration from fans. In real life, Jeri Ryan's journey has not been without turbulence. She married politician Jack Ryan in 1991, and they had a son, Alex Ryan. However, their marriage ended in 1999 with a highly publicized divorce. During Jack Ryan's 2004 U.S. Senate campaign, divorce documents were made public, revealing allegations about their personal life, causing a major scandal that forced Jack to withdraw from the race. Though Jeri Ryan was not directly involved in politics, she became embroiled in public attention due to the scandal. After the divorce, Jeri Ryan focused on her acting career and continued to find success with impressive roles in shows like Boston Public and Body of Proof. In 2007, she remarried French chef Christophe Aimé, and the couple currently lives happily together. Ryan often shares her love for her family and her passion for food. While working on Voyager, Ryan admitted that working on set wasn't always easy, especially due to disagreements with some castmates. However, she remained professional and left a strong impact on the audience. Recently, Jeri Ryan reprised her role as Seven of Nine in Star Trek Picard, where the character was further developed with new and deeper facets, solidifying her lasting influence in the Star Trek universe and her cherished place in fans' hearts. Deanna Troi, portrayed by Marina Sirtis in Star Trek The Next Generation, TNG, is an important and beloved character in the Star Trek universe. As the counselor aboard the USS Enterprise D, Deanna Troi is a half-betazoid human with the ability to sense the emotions of others, which helps her support the captain and crew in tense or difficult situations. Troi's presence brings a deeply human and emotional perspective, especially in episodes that focus on character psychology. Marina Sirtis, with her captivating appearance and graceful demeanor, has added depth to the role, making Deanna Troi one of the most memorable characters in the series. In real life, Marina Sirtis leads a relatively peaceful personal life, although she has faced some challenges. She married musician Michael Lamper in 1992, and they had a deep bond until Lamper's death in 2019. This loss left a significant void in Sirtis's life, but she continues to receive support from friends and fans. They did not have children, but Sirtis has shared that the love and companionship of Lamper brought immense joy to her life. While filming TNG, Sirtis did not encounter major scandals, but she did face difficulties in integrating with the cast when she first joined. Initially, she struggled with self-confidence and had to work hard to prove her acting abilities. Over time, she built close relationships with her co-stars, especially Jonathan Frakes, William Riker in the show, and they have maintained a strong friendship to this day. After TNG ended, Sirtis continued to appear in Star Trek-related films, such as Star Trek Nemesis, and took on roles in television and theater. Recently, she reprised her role as Deanna Troi in Star Trek Picard, earning praise from fans for the character's deeper development. Currently, Marina Sirtis divides her time between the UK and the US, participating in various Star Trek fan events. She remains a symbol closely tied to Star Trek's legacy, admired for her talent and dedication throughout her career. Dr. Beverly Crusher, portrayed by Gates McFadden in Star Trek The Next Generation, TNG, is the chief medical officer aboard the USS Enterprise D and one of the most important characters in the series. Dr. Crusher is not only a talented physician, but also a strong woman with a kind heart who is deeply loyal to her crew. Her relationship with Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Patrick Stewart, has always intrigued audiences, with a deep friendship and unspoken feelings never fully expressed. McFadden portrayed this character excellently, combining decisiveness with compassion, making Dr. Crusher an ideal figure of care and responsibility. In real life, Gates McFadden enjoys a relatively quiet life without major scandals. She married John Tallman in 1991 and they have a son named James. McFadden has kept a fairly private life and prefers not to share too much about her family life. She has lived through a happy marriage, but after her divorce, McFadden maintained her privacy, focused on raising her son, and continued her career. During her time on TNG, McFadden faced some challenges in her work, particularly in becoming part of the iconic cast. However, she quickly built strong relationships with her colleagues, especially with Patrick Stewart and Jonathan Frakes. McFadden has not only excelled as an actress, but has also been involved behind the scenes in several theater and film projects. After leaving Star Trek, she continued working in film and television, including directing. In recent years, McFadden returned to her role as Dr. Beverly Crusher in Star Trek Picard, where she portrayed a very different version of her character. Fans were thrilled to see the reunion with her fellow TNG cast members. Currently, Gates McFadden lives in Los Angeles, participates in Star Trek fan events, and continues to build her career in the entertainment industry. She is also very active in charity work and continuously shares her love for Star Trek fans. T'Pol, portrayed by Jolene Blalock, is the Vulcan character in Star Trek Enterprise, appearing from 2001 to 2005. As the science officer aboard the Enterprise NX-01, T'Pol stands out with her sharp intellect, steadfast personality, and Vulcan cultural values. However, the differences between Vulcan and human cultures create complex inner conflicts, making her one of the most fascinating characters in Star Trek, as she begins to understand and integrate her emotions. Blalock portrayed the character with great depth, conveying a cold exterior that hides sincerity and personal growth throughout her time in the series. In her personal life, Jolene Blalock leads a fairly private life with few major scandals. She married Michael Rapino, CEO of Live Nation, in 2006. The couple has 3 children, and Blalock is very focused on maintaining her family's privacy. Over the years, she has participated less in media appearances and work outside of acting, allowing her to keep a stable personal life. While filming Enterprise, Blalock did not encounter any major controversies or scandals. However, she did face challenges in building her career while playing T'Pol. As one of the lead actresses, she had to adapt to many stringent demands and public attention. She also had to cope with the pressure of being part of a major series like Star Trek, especially with high expectations from fans and the production team. After Star Trek Enterprise ended, Blalock participated in a few film and television projects but did not regain the same level of fame as during her time on Star Trek. She appeared in films such as Slow Burn, 2005, and Mindhunters, 2004, but none of her roles stood out like T'Pol. Currently, Blalock lives with her family in Los Angeles and no longer actively works in entertainment. Instead, she focuses on her family life and personal projects. Kira Nerys, played by Nana Visitor, is one of the standout characters in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, DS9. A former Bajoran resistance fighter, Kira Nerys is portrayed with a strong, decisive personality and is unafraid to confront tense situations. Initially, she is a fierce opponent of the Federation's rule, but over time she evolves from a steadfast warrior into a responsible and empathetic leader. She also shares a special relationship with other characters on DS9, particularly with Captain Benjamin Sisko and with Odo, who becomes one of her closest friends. Regarding her personal life, Nana Visitor has maintained a relatively stable life without any major scandals. She married Alexander Siddig, who played Dr. Julian Bashir on DS9 in 1997. However, the couple divorced a few years later. Visitor and Siddig have a son named Jake, and Nana Visitor is a devoted mother. She maintains a friendly relationship with her ex-husband and strives to keep her family life private. During her time on Deep Space Nine, Nana Visitor faced significant challenges in her role. She had to reconcile Kira Nerys' strong-willed character while maintaining intimacy and emotion in her scenes. Playing a female warrior in a science fiction series like Star Trek required Nana to overcome numerous physical and acting challenges, and she excelled in portraying this character. After leaving Deep Space Nine, Nana Visitor continued to take part in various film and TV projects, though none of her roles were as prominent as Kira Nerys. She appeared in series like The 4400, The Mentalist, and others. While she did not maintain the same level of fame as when she was in Star Trek, Visitor has continued her acting career and is still fondly remembered by fans for her role as Kira Nerys. Currently, Nana Visitor resides in Los Angeles and continues to participate in artistic projects. She also attends many Star Trek fan events and is very active in community activities, particularly those involving children's charities. Even though she has stepped away from the limelight, Nana Visitor still contributes to the entertainment industry and remains beloved by fans worldwide. Jia Dax, played by Terry Farrell in Star Trek Deep Space Nine (DS9), is one of the most distinctive characters in the Star Trek universe. Jadzia is a Trill, a species that can live for centuries by merging with a symbiote, Dax, which has lived through many lifetimes. Jadzia Dax is strong, intelligent, and full of charm, bringing a fresh perspective to the Star Trek universe. She is a complex character, combining the confidence of a female starship commander with the wisdom of someone who has lived through multiple lifetimes. Her relationship with other characters on DS9, particularly with Worf, is one of the key elements of the series. Throughout her time on Star Trek, Terry Farrell did not experience major scandals or notable controversies. However, one of the highlights of her career is her decision to leave Deep Space Nine after the 6th season. A decision she later explained was due to contract issues and conflicts with the producers. This left many fans disappointed, as Jadzia Dax was one of the most beloved characters in the series. In her personal life, Terry Farrell married Adam Nimoy, the son of Star Trek legend Leonard Nimoy, in 2018. She also has a son named Max. Prior to that, Terry had been married to Daniel Gregory, a producer with whom she had a son, but they later divorced. She maintains a private life and rarely shares details about her personal life. After leaving Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Terry Farrell appeared in several other television projects, though none of her roles were as notable as Jadzia Dax. She also participated in Star Trek fan events and engaged in charitable activities. Currently, Terry Farrell lives a peaceful life and continues to maintain a close relationship with Star Trek fans. She also participates in Star Trek events and discussions, still receiving special affection from those who love her portrayal of Jadzia Dax. Ezri Dax, played by Nicole DeBoer in Star Trek Deep Space Nine (DS9), is one of the unique and beloved characters in the Star Trek universe. Unlike previous Trill characters, Ezri Dax is a new host to the Dax symbiote, after the death of Jadzia Dax, forcing her to face many challenges. Although she does not have the centuries of experience as previous Trill hosts, Ezri must learn to adjust to her new life while dealing with the memories and experiences of Dax's past hosts. This creates an interesting and emotionally charged character development throughout her journey in Deep Space Nine. Ezri is a strong, intelligent, and emotionally complex character, despite the many difficulties she faces as she tries to establish herself and find her place in a constantly changing world. In Nicole DeBoer's personal life, she has not faced any major scandals throughout her career. She is known as a talented actress who is dedicated to her work. Nicole DeBoer has maintained a relatively private life with little public controversy or personal issues. She married Michael S. Hiller, a film and television producer, in 2007. The couple has one child, and Nicole DeBoer has always maintained a peaceful and private family life. During her time on Deep Space Nine, DeBoer faced the challenge of joining a cast of a series that was already halfway through its run, which could create a significant amount of pressure. However, she performed very well as Ezri Dax and earned the affection of fans. After finishing her role as Ezri Dax, Nicole DeBoer continued to participate in several other television and film projects, particularly in the science fiction genre, with roles in The Dead Zone and Star Trek Voyager. She also appeared at Star Trek fan events, where she continued to receive warm affection from fans of her character, Ezri Dax. Currently, Nicole DeBoer continues to live in Canada, where she participates in artistic activities and film production. She rarely appears in public, with her life mainly focused on her family and career. Though she no longer appears frequently on the big screen, she is still remembered by fans for her portrayal of Ezri Dax in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Tasha Yar, played by Denise Crosby in Star Trek The Next Generation (TNG), is one of the standout characters in the first season of the series. Yar is a strong, courageous, and highly responsible security officer with a tough past, having lived in a brutal world. Although initially a key character in TNG, Tasha Yar met an unexpected end when she was killed in battle in the first season, leaving fans disappointed. However, her return in later episodes, particularly as a strange version of the character through the appearance of her daughter, Sela, created a unique connection to the storyline of TNG. In her personal life, Denise Crosby faced several challenges in both her career and personal life. Although she didn't face major scandals, her decision to leave TNG after the first season was a controversial one and surprised many fans. Crosby explained that she was unhappy with how the character of Tasha Yar was being developed and wanted to explore more creative opportunities in her career. Despite this, after leaving Star Trek, Denise Crosby continued to participate in various film and television projects, particularly in the genres of science fiction and horror. She also appeared in films like Pet Sematary, 1989, and guest starred in several other TV series. In her private life, Denise Crosby married Ken Silk in 1995, and they have a son named August. Although quite private about her personal life, Crosby has always maintained a close bond with her family. She currently resides in Los Angeles and continues to participate in artistic projects, while also remaining beloved by the Star Trek fan community through fan meetups and convention events. Denise Crosby is a testament to actors who have experienced career ups and downs, but still leave a lasting impact on viewers, particularly with her portrayal of Tasha Yar, a strong and meaningful character in Star Trek. Thank you for watching the video about Star Trek and the notable female characters in the series. From the early days of Star Trek the original series, to subsequent installments like The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager, the female cast members have not only delivered stellar performances, but also enriched the Star Trek universe with powerful, intelligent, and inspiring characters. Roles like Captain Katherine Janeway, Lieutenant Nyota Uhura, Seven of Nine, Deanna Troi, Dr. Beverly Crusher, and many others have become icons in the hearts of global fans. The journey of these stars, from their time in Star Trek to now, has witnessed changes not only in their careers, but also in their personal lives. Despite the ups and downs, they have maintained their shine and the affection of the public. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for more interesting videos about Star Trek and other exciting topics. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.